December is the last month. Let me tell you, starting your goals in December will be the smartest move, because I feel like when January starts, it's like you're stressed out from the holidays, from spending too much, from eating too much. Thinking about your goals is the least of your worries. So let me tell you, I promise you, if you start in December, you would not regret it. It takes about 30 days to make a habit. It's best to start now. Everybody else is going to be starting in January, but you're going to be looking around like sitting back, thinking about all the goals that you've been starting ahead of time, because I know I'm going to do that. I plan on starting my goals for 2024 now. I, of course, have been trying to work towards my goals for the longest, and it does take time. It takes patience, it takes consistency, and of course making sure you work towards them, of course not pushing them back. There's been times, and there have been a couple goals that I just don't remember, I forget about, and it's just not on my mind anymore, and I just forget about it, or I feel like something else is more important. But really, the goals that I write down and I think about monthly should be the ones I focus on. I remember back in January, I was sitting there like, why am I starting now? And I could have been starting my goals anytime in 2022. And I just kept pushing them back. And now I'm like stressed out every single day in January 2023, trying to figure out how I'm gonna reach these goals, and on top of work and school and family and other things that I have to worry about. And I feel like if you start now, you would not be stressed out as much as you would be if you started in January. And I'm not saying that reaching your goals is easy. It does take work, but I feel like it's possible, especially if you start ahead of time, because it would just be, you starting slowly, and then January 2024, you will be a pro. It does take 30 days to create a habit, and like I said before, but I promise you, I've done it before and it works. I was working towards different goals, but you forget that it's even like something, you're working towards. You look towards these goals every day. It becomes a habit. You want it more than ever because you're doing it every single day. Or if it's long-term goals, you're working towards it a couple days a week. You see a difference, whether that's mentally or physically, whatever your goals are. You will be really, really happy at the start of 2024 instead of stressed out and mad or sad from the end of 2023. So realistically, I'm gonna make some goals with you. I'm gonna share with you on my iPad. I'm gonna screen share. We're gonna do a monthly reset for December, and that's gonna lead into my 2024 goals, because I don't know if I told you, but I like to make my goals be realistic and achievable, and really make it part of my lifestyle, because that's what I want to be, so that I'm happier, I'm living a better lifestyle, and not really making short-term or unrealistic goals that's not gonna make me happy. It's gonna make me stressed out because it's not happening. And I realized continuing to focus on some goals, or even make those better, has made me happier. Ever since I started doing monthly goals in the summer, I have found that working towards these goals make me feel more productive. It makes me feel just happier in a sense that I feel like I'm actually reaching my goals, instead of making it so unrealistic that I'm now mad that I didn't achieve those goals and I'm not getting anywhere. Off the top of my head, because my very first goal is to actually start using my iPad to plan out my days, to journal, focus on my goals. I really, really want to work on being more productive. That's what I really want to make my channel to be. Trying to be the best example for you guys. I feel like I can help you guys being relatable, being realistic. So right now, this is my wallpaper, and I do want to make a new one. I've had this for some months now. I don't know exactly how long, but I do want to make a new one for 2024. I'm gonna want to say 2023. It's gonna be insane to say 2024, and I feel like we all feel this in January when we're writing down 2020, and then we have to erase the 3 and put a 4, but it's just so funny. I do want to make a background for myself for 2024, December of 2023, so that I can be prepared for January and the year of 2024. So here's some realistic goals that I want to set. I'm going to open up so I was going to use Notion, but that's not cooperating right now. But I do want to make it very nice and aesthetic later on. But you can do it however you want, whether that's in a notebook, on your iPad, in a specific app. But for the time being, I'm going to put it in my notes. So I have my notes open, and I'm going to screen share, right? My December 2023 goals. And this is just me writing very fast. So I really, first thing that comes to my head is to definitely go to the gym. So the gym might not be for everyone, and I completely understand that. I have plenty of family and friends that do not go to the gym. And I feel like there's parts of being healthier. And I personally love the gym. I first, during COVID and like a couple years after that, I mean, it's already 23, but like 2021, 22, I was working out at home and it just didn't hit with me. I felt like I wasn't getting any progress, just didn't feel anything. And once I got my membership, actually in the summer of this year, it has been like chef's kiss. I love the gym. And I actually go with my boyfriend, and he's my little personal trainer because I do, in a sense, know what I'm doing, but I just don't want to be doing it wrong. I like having someone, holding me accountable, and that's what I'm here to tell you. Find someone that can go to the gym with you, that can also have hold you accountable. They might have the same goals, and you guys can be each other's cheerleader. That could be your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, maybe you work with someone and you guys can hold each other accountable. Whatever the case is, I feel like find someone that you can go with. Now, I know the schedules might not work, but maybe you guys can add each other on the Apple Watch. Anyways, text them and see if they went to the gym. Maybe have them send you a picture just to make sure they went. There's so many ways someone can hold you accountable, or maybe you can help someone reach their goals as well. I always feel like there's times when I don't want to go to the gym, and there's times when he doesn't want to go to the gym, but we're like, hey, let's do this. You can get off on Sunday, or maybe on Friday we're super busy, we're not gonna make it, so let's go. It's Tuesday, we still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're not gonna make it Friday, so let's just go these days. And I feel like that does help. The gym might not be for you, so maybe just living a healthier lifestyle. So my second one I'm gonna write, what happened here? So the second one I'm gonna write is, maybe if the gym is not for you, I mean, these are my goals, but I want to be realistic and relatable with you guys. So maybe the gym is not for you, but you want to eat healthier. And I, of course, am writing this down for myself as well, because I do eat healthy, but I don't eat the healthiest. And I find myself wanting to cook, but then when it comes down to it, I'm like, can we just get something to eat out? And of course it's convenient, but it's not the healthiest, even if it is a chicken salad or from Chick-fil-A or whatever the case is. That's still fried, it's still processed, and I feel like I can make the same exact thing at home. And this has been one of the goals that I'm continuing to work on, and I've had the same goal in my previous videos, because I want to be a chef one day. No, I'm just playing. But I do want to be able to cook different meals every day and not get tired of the same thing, and just be open-minded to trying different things that are healthy and satisfying for my stomach. But so I'm gonna put eat healthier and I'll put / make better eating choices. So Prime example of that is I love hot chips, like hot chips, period. But I found this hot popcorn, and I'll probably prop a picture in here. And it's like smart. I think it's like called smart popcorn or something. I'm sorry if I get it wrong, but I just grab the bag and I go because I already know how it looks. But it's just healthier popcorn. It's not the healthiest, and I've also seen people doing swaps for this specific brand as well, but it's better than hot chips. And so I love snacking on that because when it's hot, it's popcorn. It's just so good. So instead of grabbing a bag of hot chips, I'm grabbing this hot popcorn and enjoying it without regretting anything. There's plenty of other examples, but that'll probably be for another video. My third goal is really to save. I need to save. And I feel like nobody's in the same boat in a sense when it comes to money. And I feel like that is a topic that people struggle with talking about. And I'm still learning myself of how to save and what's the best things to really spend on versus holding back on. Maybe that those shoes that you really wanted were not really worth it. You could have just been like, I really want those, and forget about it the next couple hours. But I brought up shoes because I love shoes. My boyfriend loves shoes as well, so I have to think about what does he actually really want instead of just like he wants, I buy kind of thing. Like that doesn't always happen, but I do love spoiling, and I feel like we have to think about what is like actually worth it, what's actually worth spending on, because I have bigger goals, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna talk about the bigger goals, but I think I am, because going into 2024 and I want to really reach my bigger goals, and saving will help me get there. The simplest thing, without going into depth of saving, I really plan on taking out my savings first before I pay my bills. Now that can sound really tough, like I just said it and I was like, hold up, bills come first. I haven't tried it yet, but I do want to do that. I want to take out a portion of savings first and then pay my bills, and then see how much money I have to spend for the rest of the 2 weeks or the month, whatever the case is. There's been actually a couple times. Just recently, I had a savings going, and then I had to get a tire changed, and tires are not cheap. I don't remember. I think I did two. Oh yeah, I did 2 tires. That was $800. $800. I guess I had to get like a windshield wipers like fixed or whatever too. So things add up. And if I didn't have that savings, I would have been struggling looking around for a little $800. Like that's a lot of money just to be coming out that you didn't expect to happen. They were like, the treading on there was horrible, and I just needed some new ones, and I needed it ASAP. So if it wasn't for that savings, I probably would have been trying to save up, sacrifice not eating. Who knows? Who knows what happened? Saving your money over time throughout the 12 months, throughout a couple months, adds up, and it will definitely come in handy, especially when it comes to emergency funds, because you never know what's gonna happen. I don't remember how much I had left in my savings, but that was me starting off. Over time, it builds up. I know that I have to keep saving. I have goals I have to reach, which leads to my next goal. So my 4th goal is to finish school and / pass my praxis. So if you don't know, I am currently in school. I'm getting my master's in secondary English, and I feel like that was just my calling. I love being in the school setting. I'm actually a substitute in the high schools. I just love helping youth, and I need to finish school. It's at my own pace, so I just need to stop procrastinating, get it done, and get to it. Because I feel like teaching is my calling, and even though I've seen so many pros and cons to it, I know that there's cons to every job, and I know that teaching is where I need to be. If it's not teaching, it's YouTube. So I think teaching for now, and we'll see where it goes. But I just love working with youth, and seeing how these high schoolers grow throughout the year, and just seeing, being there for them as their parents may not be, and so forth. But I have younger siblings, one's actually in high school, so I know exactly how I can be. If I finish school, I can get that started and stop procrastinating. I just feel like since I'm a substitute, I don't have to finish school, but yes, I do. So I can finally be a teacher. Maybe applying to the job you actually really want instead of being at the one that you're like dreading, whether that's retail or maybe an office job, a corporate job that you hate. Maybe start applying to other jobs that you see yourself best at, because I know it can be hard. And just take the time, maybe in the evenings or on the weekends, to apply to other jobs that you see yourself best fit at, so that you can be happier and make more money if possible. My 5th goal is also to do my research. I don't think I'm gonna get started on this yet. Finding ways to make money doing what I enjoy. So I know that was this whole sentence that could be doing anything. I'm very open-minded to trying different things, and my sister actually makes fun of me and how I've done so many hobbies and I just need to stick to one. But I literally find joy in doing so many different things, and I want to make an income off doing things that I enjoy. So like, I want to do my research and find passive income ideas and ways to make money doing what I enjoy. Thought about Etsy page, doing photography for real estate, baking. I already bake, but I want to keep growing that business. It's definitely fun. So if you really want to get into something, I say do it. Instead of watching TV and TikTok all day, every day, or Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're on all day, find something else that will make you happy, whether that's reading books, doing puzzles, baking, cooking, sewing, making an Etsy page. There's probably so many other things, but I feel like there's so much out there for you to do that you can find yourself happier without having to watch TV. Fun, like that's wasting your time when you can be like being more productive and maybe even making an income off something else you do. I'm not saying that I don't binge YouTube and Netflix all day. There's times when I do, maybe on a Saturday, but I know that I try to set myself Monday through Friday to make myself better, whether that's reading self-help books, whether that's baking, trying to grow my business. I really try to better myself Monday through Friday, take breaks on weekends, and reset back on Monday. Because I find myself happier that way. On the weekend, I don't want to be stressed out. So I really hope that you might have connected to one of my goals, or maybe you thought about goals that maybe you can create for the month of December, so that it can help you and prepare you for the year of 2024. I promise you, if you start your goals now, you will be so much happier in January 2024, and you won't fall off after January 2024, because you have already been doing it since December, and it's just been so much better. And you look back in July, you'll look back and say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm so glad I watched that video. That girl convinced me to work on my goals in December, so that I'm here today, July of 2024. I've reached some of my goals. I'm almost there with my 2024 goals. But I'm saying that because yes, these are my December goals, but these will definitely fall into 2024. I will be more specific. These are just a little foot in the door. For my January monthly reset, I would definitely reflect and see where I've gone with this. So for example, my savings, I will probably make a goal of save $200 this month. Or I don't know if that's too low or too high yet, but I will see what works best for me. I will see where I'm at with finishing my studies and just stuff like that. So I really hope this video helped you in any kind of way, and please share with anyone you think will need this motivation. and I hope that you have a great day. And don't forget to make your goals too. You should have wrote them down while I was writing down my goals. But if you haven't already, go write them down real quick, or whether that's in your phone real quick on your notes or on your iPad, your laptop. Write it on a piece of paper, in your journal notebook. Like, really take the time to think about what worked best for you in 2024, and let's meet our goals together and hold each other accountable. Comment below what your goals are, and maybe I can add that to my goals list. I have many more goals, but these are the ones I really want to focus on, and I hope to see you soon. And of course, there's more videos coming in the month of December. I have so many ideas of videos I want to make. Don't forget to subscribe to this video, like and share it. Whoever you think will appreciate this video and motivate them to start now before the year of 2024, because December is the last month and I feel like you have to end the year strong. You got this, and I hope to see you soon. You got this.